Hello, Tan.
Hello, teacher.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today, Chan?
I'm fine. How are you today, teacher?
I'm fine too. Well, my throat doesn't feel good, so I cannot speak well. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe because I'm always talking. That's why my throat is um something like this. Anyway, so Chan, we stopped in this part, right? So yeah, we were not able to
Yes.
continue this one yesterday because we ran out of time. Okay, so now let's start with this activity. Okay, Tan?
Okay.
All right, now, Tan. So this is part number 3, questions 11 to 20. Look at the sentences below about sports courses available in Newport. Read the text on the opposite page to decide if each sentence is correct or incorrect. If it's correct, mark A, and if it's wrong, write B. All right. Well, anyway, Chan, at first you have to read the text about City Sport in Newport before we continue with the questionnaire, okay?
Okay.
All right.
We at City Sport aim to improve sports training and facilities in Newport, giving you more opportunity to try both new and traditional sports, as well as running our own courses. City Sport can also provide sports advisors and qualified coaches for youth groups, schools, and colleges in around Newport. And if you can find the sport you want to take up, let us know, and we'll try to find you a local club which will help you go golf. We are pleased to be able to offer lessons at King, Kingsway Golf Center just outside Newport. These are run by experienced golf professionals and are held on an all-weather practice area. The center also has play and play golf facilities, so you can continue to play and make progress. After the lessons have finished, these facilities are available to all players, whether or not they are members of the center. The adult lessons are open to anyone age 13 and over, and are suitable for all levels from beginners upwards. These take place on Wednesdays from 3 to 4 p.m. over a period of six weeks. Children's lessons for 7 to 12 years old are held from 2 to 3 p.m. on Saturdays during
Oh, wait a minute. During, what's that?
during term time.
Mm-hmm.
Tennis. The city sport tennis courses provide an opportunity for local people to develop their skills on the brand new indoor tennis court at Newport Leisure Centre, or equipment can be provided, but please feel free to use your own racket if you prefer. Our starter course is held on Mondays from 7 to 8 p.m. and is for beginners for 12 years old and over. Our Improver course, which takes place on Tuesdays from 8 to 9 p.m., is for players with some experience. Football for girls. By popular request, City Sport is holding another one-day girls-only football course. This aims to give local girls, whether new or experienced players, the chance to learn essential skills and develop more advanced ones. One of Newport City Football Club's players will come along to take part in a question and answer session during the day. The course fee of 30 euros includes morning and afternoon refreshment. Please bring a packed lunch. The course will take place on Saturday, 9th November from 9 to 5 p.m. and is open to all girls aged 10 to 14 years living in the Newport area. Gymnastics. This course is for beginners aged 8 to 14 and will provide an introduction to basic skills. There's a maximum of 6 pupils per coach in each class. At the end of the course, there's a demonstration for friends and family for all the skills learned there. Thursday, 6 to 7 p.m.
All right. So now 10, let's see. All right. So when you finish reading these sentences, you must say if it's A for yes or B if it's wrong, okay?
Okay.
All right, wait a minute. Let's um all right, so now 10, read and answer number 1. A for correct or B for wrong? Okay, so you have to read the sentences and then you tell me if it's correct, A, or if it's wrong, B, okay?
City Sport can send their own instructors to schools in the area. I think it's A.
Okay, that's true. Number 12.
If the sport you want is unavailable, City Sport will set up a course for you. I think it's A.
Okay, that is correct. Next one.
The golf lessons can take place even in bad weather. It's A.
A, number 14.
It's necessary to join the Kingsway Golf Center in order to practice there. I think it's B.
Okay, very good. 15.
Teenagers can attend golf lessons on Wednesday afternoons. So I think it's uh I
It's A. Okay. Wait a minute, Jan. Wait for me,
okay.
please.
Okay.
Okay, next one, 10. Number 16.
City Sport will provide you a with with a tennis racket if necessary. It's true.
Okay, it's A.
I,
Next.
um, the the football course is for girls of all levels of ability. I think it's A.
Okay, 18.
Um, a Newport City player will organize the day's football training. Um, I think it's B.
Okay, 19.
A midday meal is included in the price of the girls' football course. It's B. B.
B. Very good. Last one.
Each court each, each court will teach up to 6 people on the gymnastic course. Is A.
Okay, very good. 10. So you got a total of 10 points here in this activity. Okay, good job. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you got 10 points here. All right. So now let's continue to part number 4. We have here questions 21 to 25. Read the text and questions below. For each question, mark the correct letter A, B, or C, or D on your answer sheet. So example, oh, this is about baking. All right, so again, you have to read the text first or the story about baking by Sam Jarvis, age 12.
Um, my grandmother loves making bread and cakes and is always surprised that the rest of my family never do any baking. So my parents decided they'd take me and my younger sister on the course so that we could all find out how to make bread and pizza. our favorite food, we booked our places and set off for Upton Farm in the countryside. It was a very long drive, and when we arrived, we went straight to bed. The next morning, we got up early, fed the ducks on the lake, and looked at the pool in the next field. When we met our teacher, Michael, who seemed quite strict, and the other parents and children who were very friendly. The cooking part was brilliant. Michael gave us long white coats to wear, which we all felt a bit silly in, and we all made bread rolls, mixing flour and water with our hands. My sister kept complaining at first, then even she started to enjoy it and to concentrate on it, on following the instructions that made lots of mess. I got flour on the floor and in my hair, and Mom didn't even get angry. I took ages to make my rolls, though. We finally put our initials on the bottom of each roll, and then make some pizzas and decorate them, which was fun. And we didn't even have to do the washing up. For something to do while the pizzas were cooking, we all went for a swim in the lake. It was fantastic. And we went back inside and ate our pizzas. They were the best we ever tasted.
Okay, very good. All right, so question 2110. What is Sam trying to do in the text?
Um, I think it's C.
Okay, what's letter C?
Describe how he enjoyed a day with his family.
That's correct. Number 22. Sam's parents took the children to Oakton Farm because they wanted them to.
Sam's parent, Sam's parent took the children to Ogden Farm because they want them to learn a new skill.
Yes, very good. 23. What do we learn about Oakton Farm?
Mm, Um, I think it's B. It was far from where they live.
That's correct. 24. What does Sam say about his cooking experience?
Um, he could be untidy without getting into trouble.
Yes, correct. 25. What might Sam write in a postcard to his grandmother?
I think it's D. We like swimming in the lake. It helped to pass the time while we wait for our lovely pizzas to be ready.
Okay, that is correct. Okay, next one. All right, so now 10. Okay, this is part number 5, questions 26 to 35. Read the text below and choose the correct word for each space. Each question mark the correct letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. All right, so example here, it's letter A, where? Oh, wait a minute. It's, why is it separated from the story? Okay, wait a minute, Tan. I have to put them together
Okay.
so that you can answer this. Okay, wait a minute, Tan. All right. All right, so now 10. Just okay, you choose your answer from the set of words here on the other side of the screen, okay? All right, start reading now. Can you read it? Can you see it clearly?
Part of the movies. Did you know that cinema is more than 100 years old? Moving pictures were invented by the brothers Louis and August Lumiere. The first showing of a moving picture of or movie um, took place in a cinema in Paris
Oh,
on
wait a minute, wait a minute. This is difficult, so I have to write your answer. Wait a minute. Okay, what's your answer in 26?
um, our movie took place in a cinema
Mhm.
in Paris on 28 December
18.
1895. On that day, the Lumiere, I don't know how to
Yeah, that's correct.
say
Lumiere.
it, brothers show movies um, using their newly invented machine called the cinema to wait
Okay,
the
that's, I
audience
think that is cinematography.
cinematography. The audience saw a funny film in which a gardener spilled a lot of water on on himself by accident. Everyone really loved it. Cinema very quickly became popular all over the world. In 1907, the first film studios were built in a district of Los Angeles called Hollywood. By the 1920s, Hollywood had become the center of the world film industry. To begin with, the movies had no sound, words, words displayed on the screen from time to time to explain the story.
Okay, now let's check if your answers are correct. All right, so 26 is B, correct. 27 is D, correct also. 28 is C, correct also. 29 is B, correct also. 30 is A, correct also. 31 is D, correct. 32 is D, correct again. 33 is A, correct. 34 is D. It's C, but your answer is D. And 35 is B. Okay, good job. So you only got one mistake, Chan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, good job. All right, next one. Let's proceed. Oh, so we're finishing the reading activity. Wait a minute. We're finishing the reading activity now. So let's move on to speaking activity. Okay, wait for me.
Okay.
All right, so now let's continue to our next activity, which is speaking. All right, Jan, so let's begin in part number 1. So in here in part number 1, we are going to have identifying oneself, giving information about oneself, talking about interest. All right, now, Jan. All right, part number 1, phase 1. Question number 1, Jan, what is your name?
My name is Phương Thanh.
Fung Tang.
Yes.
All right, so what is your surname?
Surname. My surname is Chu Thi.
Chu Ting.
Thi.
Chu Ti.
Yes, it's close.
Okay, so how do you spell it? Can you write it?
Like Chu Thi Phương Thanh. It's hard for like foreigner to speak it.
Yeah. So, how do you spell your surname? Chu T. How do you spell Chu T?
CHUTHELOI. Yes.
CHUTHI.
Yes.
So, is that one word only?
No, it's two words.
Ah, two words. So, Chu Ti Fuong Chan. Oh,
Yes.
your surname is very long. Okay. So, question number
Yes.
310. Where do you come from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Okay, which place in Vietnam?
Like từ Sơn uh từ Sơn Bắc Ninh, Vietnam. Yes.
Oh, so is that on a city?
Like Từ Sơn is like a town and Bắc Ninh is a city.
Oh, all right. So, were you born at that place, Chan?
Um I was born at like a small hospital in the Sun.
Okay, so it means that from birth up to now, you live in that place.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Because teacher, I was born in Manila, that is the capital of the Philippines, right? Like Hanoi. So here in the
Yeah.
Philippines, I was born in Manila. I grew up in Manila, but now I'm an adult already. I live here in Bulacan. So this is the closest province or a country from the capital of the Philippines. So we're just close
Uh,
together. Okay, next one,
uh,
10.
it's
Do you
good.
study English at school?
Yes, I do study English at school.
Do you like it?
Yes, of course I like it.
Okay, so
But
when you learn English at school, 10, do you speak English also?
um yes, but um like I speak just a little at school.
How about your
Yes.
classmates? Can they speak straight English too, like you?
Um I think like it like it's not everybody, I think.
Mm.
It's just like some people,
But can they
I think.
understand English?
Um I don't know much, but like maybe like two or three people can understand.
Mm.
Yes, I
Okay,
think.
that's good. All right, so now 10, let's continue to phase number 2. What time do you normally get up in the morning?
If I don't have to study, maybe it's like 9 to 10 a.m.
Yeah, we're the same. But um since I have you as my student, actually I have two classes only in the morning. It's you and the other student. So I have to wake up at, because here in the Philippines, our class in Vietnam our class is 8 in the morning, right?
Yes.
But here in the Philippines it's 9. It's 9 o'clock. So I have to wake up at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Yes.
So last week when you were absent, I usually get up at 9 o'clock because my other class in the morning is 9 o'clock in Vietnam. So here it's 10 o'clock in the
Um,
morning. Okay, that's
yes.
it. So what do you normally eat for breakfast?
Um, Normally I eat something like pho, uh, or noodles and
Mm,
bread.
okay. How about drinking milk? Do you still drink milk?
Um, like sometimes I don't easily drink milk.
How about coffee?
Oh no, I can't like I can drink coffee, I think.
Yeah, me too. I don't like drinking coffee because it's
Yeah.
very hot. But when I feel like drinking coffee, I just make it in a cold water and put a lot of ice. It's better than
Yes.
drinking a hot coffee.
No, but if if I drinking coffee, I would like to put more milk into it.
Yeah. So it will become more creamier.
Yes.
Okay, so next one, 10. All right. So let's talk about useful languages first. Okay, what are the words here?
How about, what about, let's, why don't we? As can, could,
Okay.
respond to respond to suggestions. That's a good idea. That sounds great. All right, I agree.
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay.
All right, so now 10. This set of words are words that we can use when we have to make suggestions. And the other one is on how to use when we have to answer some questions. All right. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. All right. So this one is how to discuss alternatives. Can you read the questions?
Which do you think is the best? Yes, that's possible. It's difficult to decide, but I think it's more useful because it would be better to.
Okay. And then for ask for opinions.
What do you think about that? Do you agree? How do you feel about that?
Okay. Good job. Okay. Next one is giving opinions.
I think that I say I'm pretty sure that I don't think it's a good, bad, terrible idea because, in my opinion, I would say
Okay. Next one is express preferences.
I rather, I prefer to act like.
Okay. Next one is when you agree to something. These may be the words that you can use.
Absolutely, definitely. That's a good point. Good idea. I never thought of that. Yeah, you're right. Me too.
Okay, when we disagree.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. On the other hand, a better idea might be, I think it'd be better if.
Okay. All right, so now 10, let's move on to the next activity. So this is a girl is going to spend 2 weeks living with a family in England to improve her English. She has put the clothes she needs in her bag, talk together about the other things she will need to take, and say which will be the most important. So here's a picture with some ideas to help you. All right, so 10, what are the things that you can see here on the picture?
Um, on the first picture, I think is a what is it? This
A disc.
And some magazine, I think. I don't know. So the next one I think is dictionary.
Correct.
The next one is, oh, what is this? Like brush to, what is it?
Toothbrush.
A toothbrush.
What else? Shampoo, and I think that's soap.
I think.
Yeah. Okay, the next one is
next one is a woman, and she sits next to what?
she sits next to a luggage.
A luggage. And next one is 3 picture of family.
Yes. Next one is
A telephone. And next one is like what is this?
This is something that you can write on.
Yes, but I don't remember his name.
Note.
Note. Yeah, notebook.
Okay, notebook and a pen. And last one is
umbrella.
Okay, so for example, Chan, that you're going to travel and you are the girl who's going to live on England, which among these things is the most important to you?
I think it's telephone.
Why?
And like to communicate, I think.
Yeah.
Or to contact. Yes.
Me too.
And
that will be my answer.
Dictionary.
Okay, yeah. Why a dictionary?
Yes.
Why? Why do you have to bring a dictionary?
Like to improve her skill in English. To improve her English, I think she needs a dictionary. Yeah.
Okay, that is correct. Yes, your answer is correct. A dictionary will help you. Maybe you can find here the meaning of the words that is not familiar to you, especially you're going to a different country. So, well, there are some words that is unfamiliar. So this is very important. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, 10 for your homework is okay. I want you to record a video again of yourself and explain the things that are very important to bring when you're going on a travel to study English.
Okay.
Okay, like this one. A girl is going to spend 2 weeks living with a family in England to improve her English. She has put her clothes she needs in her bag. Okay, so now, yeah, actually this will be your homework. Okay, so you just have to explain the things that's important to bring when you're going to live with a family in England to improve your English skills. Okay, Tan?
Okay.
All right. So you have to take a video of yourself while explaining your answer. Okay.
Okay.
So that will be all for today, Tan. So see you again tomorrow morning.
Okay. See you again.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye, teacher.